Yo, what's going on, guys? So I am still figuring out the best way to chronicle things from the car. I have a flexible, what is this, Joby tripod that I'm using here, and I just thought to myself, like, it would be probably a good idea to, and I'm using that with a, what do you call it, MagSafe thing for to put my phone on. So it's really cool. But it would be probably a good idea to get something a little bit more permanent set up in the car so I can just put the phone on without having to set up the tripod every time. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit more about iPad Pro adventures to be specific. So this morning I woke up with the thought that dropping, how much did I spend for this? Around $1,200 for the iPad Pro, maybe what, 130 or so for the pencil, and then like 400 for the keyboard. It was like a $1,700 kit, and that compared to what I already own, which is the MacBook Pro M2. Yes, 14-inch, and it's getting hot in the car, but it feels kind of nice for some reason because I was in an AC room for a little bit. So using that and the iPad Mini, right? The whole conversation for these next 80 or so days are kind of what is the hopefully I'm not talking too loud. This is on high gain, but that's okay. We'll let it rock, and I'll just talk a little lower. But yeah, what is the benefits, cost trade-off, feature trade-off, like all these different things. I'm kind of like trying to figure out what setup makes more sense for me, right? So I've been carrying just the iPad Pro with the keyboard and pencil lately, but this morning before I started working today, I had the thoughts like, man, I already own these two other things. They're more flexible because I have the computing power and the capabilities of Mac OS with the laptop, and then I have my iPad as well for iPad OS, and it's mini and all the things. So I was like thinking about maybe not even going the full 90 days, or maybe still going the 90 days, but like having the mindset of more than likely I'm going to probably go back to my original setup. But one major thing that I want to talk about today is touchscreen. So we know the iPads can't do everything that Mac OS can do. We understand that. People talk, it's been well documented, right? People talk about the fact that it's overpowered and you can't do all of the things. Okay, fine. That's fine. It is what it is. But what I want to share is today I was doing some blog posts for my tutoring business, KMats. If you know a kid or anyone who needs help in math, ELA, or piano lessons, shameless plug. Check out KMats. I'll link the information below. But I did 7 blog posts for it today. So I was like determined to get these things done, get them written. We're building up our website, SEO, and all those things, and it's a lot of fun. First of all, I downloaded Pages. I'm using Pages on the iPad. I've never used it before for whatever reason because I've just been using Google Docs, but Pages is just so fun to type in. It works so well. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I also downloaded, what is it called, Numbers, and I was using that for some other stuff, and I was like, okay, this works much better than using Sheets, Google Sheets on a web browser or something like that on the iPad. So that's the other thing. But navigating with the trackpad, which I love doing anyway on my computer, on my Mac, but also having the ability to touch the screen to get around is something that I was used to on my previous laptop, which was an Ultrabook from maybe 8 years ago or something. HP had a pen stylus that you could use with it. It was touch screen, and it had a keyboard and a trackpad, and I loved that setup. I love being able to not have to reach for a mouse or not reach for a keyboard, but grab the keyboard and wait, what am I saying? Basically, being able to have the mouse and the keyboard together and touchscreen, it just works so well for me. So one of the biggest adjustments going to the Mac was, damn, it's not touchscreen. And so I'm having to familiarize myself now with just the trackpad. And that got to me. That didn't work that well for me. So fast forward to now, okay, you don't have all of the things that you have on a laptop with the iPad, but the things that are important to me, coupled with the efficiencies that I have with it being touchscreen today, are like, oh no, I can't go back to doing laptop work without touching the screen, like word processing or updating my forms on websites or whatever. Touchscreen is so important to me. It's so important, as I've learned. So I wanted to share that with you guys today, and the journey continues. I'll continue talking about this stuff every time something comes up that is noteworthy to share. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one of these little mini update things. I wish I kind of rotated the changed so that that piece was on the back, but that's fine. All right, wait. There we go. All right, we're going to do the whole video again. Take 2. Yo, what's going on, guys? So I am